Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sitika DN. First of all, I want to apologize to everyone out there. I am so sorry that I didn't shot any video till now. But here I am back with the third chapter of the book The Diary of My Love. And I want to take a name of my subscriber, Farhana. Commented eagerly waiting for next chapter. This is of second chapter video, and this was the comment. So I'm so thankful that he or she commented at least. Thanks for your motivation, thanks to support the channel and watch this video till the end. Like, share, subscribe and come join my family. So let's start the third chapter of the book. Anushka, last year January. I woke up at my regular time that morning too. I had trained my mind enough to wake up at the same time every day. My mornings start with gratitude to God and the universe for everything I had. I woke up and walked out to my balcony. It was freezing cold, but I still wanted to feel the breeze. I was in my sweater, monkey cap and socks, yet I shivered. More than anything else, the morning felt as rejuvenating as a field full of lavender flowers. While the world had partied hard on New Year's Eve, I had bid adieu to a day and welcomed another. Year, dates and days are only supplementary. Inner happiness matters the most in reality. Until you change or make up your mind to change yourself and your situation, nothing would feel closer to the goal. I made coffee for myself while my parents were still fast asleep. Sipping my coffee with some soothing music playing in the room, I was making plans to visit Nainital and surprise Ayush. I was sure he would be delighted to see me. Just wanted to hug him and walk through the mountains hand in hand with him. The silence between us would take more, I was sure. That's the kind of love I always wish for. And Ayush was on the same wavelength as me. I missed Ayush a lot and his words echoed in my ears loud and clear. Ayush was my colleague at the place I had joined 7 years back. He had trained me and taken me through what would be my role in the team. Ayush had layers of lies hiding his true nature. It generally happens to all of us when surrounded by energies that contrast with our energies. We start to absorb whatever is around us, gradually hiding our true self. I picked my bag in which I generally keep my phone before going to sleep. Keep my phone away at night with the best detox of my mind. I saw many notifications across all social media profiles flooded with New Year wishes. I slowly started responding to wishes from close friends and families. I waited to see Ayush's message, which was last in my list because he had been the first to wish me. I finally scrolled to the end of my WhatsApp unread messages to see his message. It was a simple yet power-packed message. Buddy, wishing you a year full of happiness, a lot more travel, writing and surprises ahead. This was all I needed. I responded to him with another question. How did you celebrate New Year's Eve? I smiled at the immediate response. It was a quiet dinner at a friend's place. I was back home by 1. Then I watched a movie and slept off. I wanted to call him knowing he was up already for a change. I immediately pinched him to check how he was up so early. Ayush's name will be imprinted in my soul forever. I was planning to surprise birthday party for him this time. Since we celebrate 7 years of friendship this year, it would be a special celebration. I was going to confess my feeling to Ayush. I didn't have Ayush's Nainital address with me yet, but I had to get it from him very smartly. I also knew that Ayush was smart enough to figure out what I intended to do, yet he would pretend to not understand. I sent him a message. I want to come down to Nainital and stay at your cottage for some days. What would be the best time to come? Also, if you can send me your address and the rest of details. He responded the next day with a sorry smiley and a message. Buddy, I'm sorry, I was outside Nainital for some work. I was a little pissed and quite worried and he had sensed it. So the moment I sent a he gave me a video call. Buddy, I know you are angry with me, but I'm really sorry. I couldn't respond to you since I was away and got occupied with some work. He knew too well that I could not remain angry for long, especially with him. He managed to bring a smile on my face. We spoke for a while and I got the address in the end. Even though we didn't speak every day, we still feel deeply connected. I had a month's time to prepare for Ayush's birthday party. I had planned to invite his family and close friends to Nainital. Ayush was very close to his family and few friends. This time I probably could do a lot to bring a smile on his face. Once in office, I banged thinking how to connect with his peers. Well, social media is always an easier way to connect, and probably virtual connection is faster. I clicked on Ayush's Facebook profile and started investigating like a CBI officer. I went through his profile, checked on a few pictures, and managed to find out which had his father, mother, brother, and sister-in-law. I created a group and left a message for all four of them. I had to leave a brief message since they would not have a clue about me, neither have I expected Ayush to have spoken about me to them. I am Anushka, Ayush's friend and ex-colleague. Ayush and I worked together in the marketing firm a few years back in Bangalore, and we had been friends ever since. Few of us friends planned to surprise Ayush on his birthday in Nainital. It would be great if you guys could join us for the celebration. It was a little spectacle to send the message as I didn't know how his family would react to the message and what they would think about me. I gathered the courage and sent the message. I got a pop-up immediately. Hi Anushka, we are glad you are planning a surprise birthday celebration for Ayush. We would be more than happy to be a part of it. Let us know if any help is required from our end. Well, it came as a pleasant surprise to me. I happily responded, I am so happy to be a part of the celebration. I just wanted Ayush's school or college friend's name and number so I could coordinate with them as well. I was given details of a few of his friends and left a message for all of them. A small achievement like this one was enough to cheer me up. You must not forget to celebrate small things in life because these small moments actually make a day in reality. By the end of the day, I had coordinated with someone as planned. Next day, I had to be at work quite early since we had a meeting with our client. Before that, I had to finish my presentation and take the team through the same. I left home in a hurry, which also meant I skipped breakfast, making mom furious. But today was an exception, I couldn't help. Once I had briefed my team, we left for the client's office. Before the presentation, all I need was coffee, the only thing that would keep me warm in the cold weather. I was sitting in the meeting room while the rest of my team had gone for a small break. I had been busy since morning and haven't even looked at my phone. It was 10:30 am and we had another half an hour before we started off with the meeting. I picked my phone and saw 3 missed calls from Ayush. I wonder how I missed Ayush's call. I called him back but he disconnected. I was about to leave him a message on WhatsApp when I got a video call from him. I immediately picked up his call just to find Ayush standing in his cottage garden, which was now full of snow. It was a sight I could never get enough of. I was mesmerized completely and wished to be with Ayush. I love every bit of snowfall, though little tiny white crystals all over. You must feel like heaven. Ayush knew I loved snowfall and a lot, and he had been calling to show me this. I wanted to kiss Ayush through my phone, refrained because I was not sure if Ayush would take it well. I wasn't sure if he felt the same for me. Though our souls were connected and I always knew whatever he went through, I also knew it would not be easy for him to express his feelings. I spoke to Ayush for a while and hung up. I sat there thinking love cannot be defined. Even though I hardly met Ayush anymore or felt his touch, I could still feel so connected with him. My love for him was pure and all I wished for was a smile on his face. I wished to express my feelings to Ayush but I didn't expect much in return. That's because Ayush had gone through a bad marriage, belief in love was quite shaken and he couldn't think of a relationship right away. But I know that somewhere in his heart he had a soft corner for me, but he was hesitant to accept it. This time when I go to Nainital, I shall express my love to him without much expectation in return. My diary. Expressing your feelings without any expectations is self-satisfaction with no regret in life. That's so true. Talking to Ayush and looking at snowfall right before the meeting was a perfect start to the day. I was much relaxed and knew I could do my best in the presentation. Our meeting with the client went pretty well. After that, I didn't wish to go home but decided to drive straight to Pune Sunset Point. It was my favorite place. I always dreamt of sitting at the sunset point with a life partner, holding his hand and watching the sun setting and welcoming the moon to spread the brightness through the dark night. I was scared even to dream about Ayush. I didn't want another heartbreak in life, but our feelings are not in our control. You can fall in love anytime with anyone, and you don't even know how it all happened. It is indeed the best feeling you can express in life, which most people accept and a few refuse to accept. I was sure I had a soft corner for Ayush. With time, we understood each other and also respected each other's passion and space. I love blogging and Ayush supporting me to do something more apart from just blogging. He wanted me to write a book. I had laughed and said, "A book? Ayush, it is not really possible." I remember he said, "Anushka, unless you try and give your best, how would you know if it is possible or not? I see the potential in you. You will go a long way." Pondering on these thoughts, I decided to put my blogs into short stories. I had told Ayush to read the book before I sent it to publishers. Ayush was a bad reader. He could barely finish reading a page, but surprisingly, he was managed to read my work and was happy to be a part of it. Today, at Sunset Point, I found my favorite corner where I sat leaning on a stone, watching the sunset. I did a video call to Ayush for some strange reason. I felt I wanted him to see the sunset with me, but he didn't pick my call. I kept my phone aside and just looked at the sun, which was changing its colors before it disappeared. The setting sun teaches us that every day has a beginning and the end. Whether we like it or not, everything will come to an end. We need to enjoy every bit while we can. I picked up my bag and got up to go back home. I managed to reach home on time and saw missed calls from Ayush. I realized I had completely forgotten that I had called him. I messaged Ayush that I will call him back in a while, and he responded immediately that he would wait. That was surprising because Ayush hated to speak over the phone and preferred only face-to-face conversations, not even text messages. But with time, he had started chatting and talking to me over calls. I freshened up and called up Ayush. He started off with, "I'm sorry Anushka, I missed your call. I know you wanted me to see the sunset. When I tried calling back, you didn't take my call. I knew you would be lost watching the setting sun and the rising." Relax Ayush, it's absolutely okay. Next time, hopefully we will watch the sunset together. He smiled and said, "Sure Anushka, anything for you." "Whoa, anything for me? Are you sure?" I asked suddenly. He told me he had no doubts on how important I was for him. I blushed when he told me how much he cares for me and respects me. So here the chapter comes to an end. If you have any doubts related to this chapter, please comment down below. If you like this chapter, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and come join my family.